What is up, team? Chuck with Traders War Room, and I'm back at you with another video. Listen, this is your TWR Midweek SITREP, and man, do I got a bunch of things to go over today. But what I need you to do right now is hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and I need you to come along with us on the journey. Check the description tab. All the tools and tidbits are right there to make you a more successful trader right at your fingertips. Now, if that sounds good and you're ready to rock it with us, then all I got to say to you is follow me and let's go to war. Traders War Room legal disclaimer, not financial advice. All the content on this channel is for entertainment and education purposes only. You are responsible for every decision you make. We want you to have fun. We want you to use caution and always, always, always go to war. Check out Traders War Room, the Discord. It's our true one-stop shop for every type of trader, investor out there. We got the real-time buy and sell alerts. We're talking options, stocks, futures, crypto, forex, live trading, Zoom classes, one-on-one mentoring. We have both free and paid services, man. Truly something special, and there is something for everybody. So in the description is the link to the Discord. Check us out today. And our website is the true product and service hub for Traders War Room. Listen, we got everything on there that you can purchase, from the historical classes, the upcoming classes, the one-on-one mentoring. We got a pro newsletter, and soon to be added, we're going to have our TWR swag on the website. Go check it out today. We got tons of stuff there. It's always being revamped, redesigned, and re-engineered for the user experience to be fantastic. Check it out today and become a free member on the traderswarroom.com. Don't forget to stick around at the end of the presentation. We have our upcoming classes, and also check the description tab for the website information. Now, enough of that stuff. Let's get into the Traders War Room Buzz Report. So here's how your markets closed. A bloody day in the marketplace. A lot of Russia and Ukraine news came out towards the end of the market. So definitely the market started to act pretty volatile and dumped very quickly. Another representation so you can kind of see what I'm talking about, as you see a sea of red there. But I want you guys to pay attention to the little spurts of green, okay? Healthcare, energy, and a little bit of the financial industry that we're looking into as we move forward, okay? Now, this stuff with Russia, it kicks off. Listen, technology is going to go kind of take a backseat, okay? Look for software and IT to bump up a little bit. Energy, specifically the oil and refineries, those are going to bump up a little bit. And healthcare, probably seeing a little bump. And also, as we go into the inflation stuff along with the Russia things, we need to pay attention to the financial sector because it's due for a jump. And the financial sector typically does fairly well as a safe investment during inflation woes. Here's how your indexes ended, okay? We're looking at consumer discretionary was the biggest loser. And of course, energy, as we talked about, was the biggest winner. We got healthcare coming in second, and financials, actually, for the most part, at least the big ones, took a pretty big dump today. But like I said, we need to pay attention to those moving forward because those are due to jump here in a little bit, in my opinion, and they do fairly well under inflation concerns. Here's your total premiums, calls versus puts. Now, when you're looking at this, guys, you got to kind of get this out of your head. This is a good idea of how the market closed as far as money coming in, money coming out. But a lot of stuff's been popping off with Russia in the news. And so when the bell rings, it's going to be a whole different ball game. So just take the market for what it is, what it gives us, and we try to make money going both ways. We can make money going up, we can make money going down, but we need to follow where the money's going, and that's how we make our money in these volatile markets. A few popular tickers that were out there today. Okay, SPY was talked about the most. Tesla was talked about the second. You can see the trend. QQQ, Apple. A lot of people are paying attention to some of these stocks, and we're going to talk about a couple of these later in the video when we go over the charts. But I need you guys to pay attention. When stocks are mentioned and they're talked about and they're starting to get trending, they're starting to get popular and stuff like that, that's when we need to start paying attention to some of those tickers, because there's a reason why people are talking about it. There's a reason why they're trending, and we need to find out, is it money going in, money going out, and we need to look at what direction we need to have a strategy and a plan to get in, get out and make our money. All right, and so here's our top news. Stock dive. Oil surges as Putin issues warning Ukraine. Now, this is kind of old news because I'm reading reports that Putin is in Ukraine, okay, and that they've officially started military operations. So we need to pay attention tomorrow when the bell rings and see what the market gives us. But the global stocks and the U.S. bond yields dived on Thursday, while the dollar, gold, and oil prices rocketed higher after Russian President Vladimir Putin issued a blistering warning against Ukraine and authorized special military operations in Ukraine's Donbas region. Second hottest news story, and it kind of follows along the same page. U.S. slaps sanctions on company building Russia's Nord Stream 2 pipeline. The United States on Wednesday imposed sanctions on a company in charge of building Russia's Nord Stream 2 gas pipeline, expanding penalties on Moscow after it recognized 2 breakaway regions in the eastern Ukraine. And again, oil breaches $100 for the first time since 2014 on Ukraine attacks. So oil hit $100 a barrel for the first time since 2014 as Russia moved troops into Ukraine, sparking concerns that a war in Europe could disrupt global energy supplies. Gotta pay attention, okay? Supply and demand 101. Where the supply is at, who has the supply, and what is the demand is going to create that need, that urgency. And if the supply is low but demand is high, or the supply is bottlenecked and the demand is high, the suppliers can charge whatever they want, and they will. And that's money just skyrocketing, and we can take advantage of that and make money as well over here in the stock markets. But we're definitely paying attention to it because it's going to be volatile, it's going to be rocky, and we gotta know what to get in and what not to get in, because not every single one's going to do and perform the same way. Enough news, let's check some stocks and charts. First up, SPY. Okay, in SPY, we hit a new 52-week low. Okay, so we are probably looking out of the gate. If I could predict something and have a crystal ball, I would think that SPY rapidly descends upward off the bell. I'm sure that a lot of automatic buys were put in for SPY, and we'll see some upward pressure, but I do think that we go down a little bit more, and so what goes up must come down, and I think that there'll be opportunity to make money both ways on SPY, but ultimately I would predict, given the circumstances, that we see SPY dip a little bit lower than here before we see our signs of reversal and continued upward momentum. Triple Q, same thing, looks almost identical to SPY. This one's really tech heavy, and this one's definitely gonna dump, okay? In my opinion, tech is not on people's investors' mind, especially on the brink of war. Tech's gonna be one of the first things to take a back seat. One of the plays that we're in right now, we got a DraftKings put, and it's looking like it's doing fairly well. Going into after hours, we're down, and that's the direction that we want it to go. And listen, especially if things popping off over there in Europe, okay? Now, no one's putting money into DraftKings, all right? It's all coming out, okay? They're putting money into other things that will, drive money higher in brinks of war or conflict, okay? Defense contractors, cyber, IT companies, the oil and refineries. No one's thinking about DraftKings right now or putting a bet on, a baseball game or a basketball game or anything like that. So DraftKings, I see more downward pressure. Microsoft, again, tech is going to probably take a dump, especially with the oil prices surging, and we're going to see Microsoft probably go a little bit lower, which is good for us. We got that Microsoft put, and it made a killing today. We're probably going to make a continued killing moving into tomorrow, so those were good trades to get in early and ride them down. Ford. Now, this could go either way because Ford could ramp up and start helping out and issuing, things. They got, the manufacturing, the industry. So this one could actually play in our benefit. It's definitely on a downward trend right now, but we're holding tight to see what Ford decides to do moving into the close of this week. But if I had to bet, I'd probably say we got some more downward pressure on Ford just because of the trend currently going. So TSM, we actually think that this one's going to bounce a little bit. Now, things have changed since we initially put in our trade, and we're actually down a little bit lower than we thought we were going to go. But we're hoping for a bounce here at these lower levels that we could go back up towards, 116, 117. So we'll see at the bell. This one's going to be a difficult trade because I can see this both ways, because this is a necessity. This is another supply and demand type of trade. However, given the sentiment in the market currently and the stuff going on over in Europe, this definitely could take a tumble. Facebook. Now, I actually think Facebook is going to bounce a little bit, okay? It hit a 52-week low. I think this is at the level where investors are thinking enough is enough. We need to start investing back in Facebook. This thing is ready to reverse. And of course, on the daily, it just looks like it's going to continue down. But again, I think we're here at pretty much the bottom. Maybe we go down a little bit more, but I just can't see Facebook dipping any more than it already has. I think investors are start thinking that this level is the level to get in and ride this thing long. So definitely paying attention for the reversal on Facebook, and hopefully, because we got kind of a lotto call on this one, hopefully we see some upward pressure so that we can make some money on our call. Bank of America, one of my favorite banking trade trending stocks. This one should do fairly well during inflation. It's on kind of a downward trend right now, but I like this area for a bounce from where it's at currently. I think we pop a little bit tomorrow, and obviously, the news will trump TA, but I do like this level for a reversal. I think it's coming, and it's going to come sooner than later, but we'll definitely have to play it how the market gives us when the bell rings tomorrow morning. PLTR, I like where we're at right here. We hit a 52-week low, and I like this area for not just share accumulation. This is the area where I think is great buy zone if you haven't already bought into this, or dollar cost averaging in, holding long. But I also think that this is a great area of some consolidation at the bottom, looking for a reversal to pop up. And oh yeah, some of those ghost contracts we're talking about, I'm sure that they're being activated, and we're probably going to start seeing the flow of money coming into PLTR sooner than later. So keep your eye on this one. Now, getting into some stocks that are, primed to just pop, given the circumstances over there in Europe. XOM, okay, it's my favorite 2022 energy gas play. I like XOM moving forward. This is definitely one I'm looking to get into on the low and ride this thing with a contract probably 2, maybe even 3 weeks out, and make some pretty decent money. Along with XOM, we're paying attention to CVX. Now, this one's actually popping a little harder than XOM. I do like XOM better long term, but CVX definitely gives an opportunity to make some good money with some fast moving upward pressure. And finally, VLO, down a little bit, and actually it's up a little bit in aftermarket, but it was down on the day. Even got a sell signal here recently, but I like this play. This is another reversal play. This energy play is going to go, and I believe that it starts to reverse, and we're going to start seeing the upside on the VLO. And last one, a cheap play. It potentially could have gone a little too much too soon today, but VTNR, I like this one. I think it's at the area right now where you probably can go in and go long and make some decent money on a pop moving forward, considering the current circumstances in the marketplace with the sentiment over in Europe right now. All right, so let's talk about some of our upcoming classes we got. Next class that we got coming up is 27 February at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's a Sunday. We have Traders War Room, the tax man, okay? You, taxes, and investings. Yes, we have a bona fide CPA accountant that's going to talk to you guys and give you the knowledge that you need going into tax season, okay? If you got questions, you got comments, you want just some advice, or just to be ready for what's up ahead when you file your taxes, as you've been investing, this is a class for you. And $15 a pop, you're not going to find a better chance to talk to a real life certified public accountant that can answer your questions and wants to just give you that general knowledge. You go to the website, traderswarroom.com, upcoming classes, you sign up today, and I promise you $15 is cheap for the type of information that you're going to get, and you even get to keep the recorded copy for a tool later down the road. Sign up today. I'll see you there. And the following week, the first class kicking off March on Saturday, 5 March at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Traders War Room has a trigger points class for you, okay? Entry and exit points using the strategy of trigger points, okay? If you're interested in finding those diamonds in the rough or finding those good stocks or just finding a stock, looking at it and knowing what your high and low limits are, this is a class for you, okay? We're going to nothing but look at charts, look at different entry and exit strategies, formulate some plans moving forward so you guys are better prepared to pull the trigger to get in and also to know when to get out and make your money consistently every time. Again, you go to the website, upcoming classes, sign up today, and I'll see you there. All right, guys, that's the video. Don't forget to go to traderswarroom.com and check out our upcoming classes, our historical classes, and our Traders War Room one-on-one mentoring. We also got a lot of stuff coming, so come to the site often. Hope to see you on our flagship, the Traders War Room Discord. I'm telling you guys, this is a true one-stop shop, and there's not another Discord out there that does what we do at the price that we do and has the genuine environment that we have, man. It's truly something special, and I would like to see each and every one of you come and join the journey over there with us. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being loyal and coming along with us in the journey. At Traders War Room, we look at the stock market like a war zone. Stocks and sectors are our battle. We do it together as a team. Attack, conquer, and destroy. And we're always trying to be better prepared today than we were yesterday. Now, if that sounds good and you guys are ready to rock it with us, then all I got to say to you is follow me and let's go to war together.